Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School System. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Collegiate Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular
Okay, so is there a way to test it without going out live, or is that the only way to test it?
Just test it out live. Just press the button and say, sorry, folks, for the slight audio interruption. And if it's broadcast and it works, we're all fine and dandy. If not, we'll have to keep fixing.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on here.
All right.
Okay, we're testing. Sorry, folks, we've been having some technical difficulties with our sound. We're in Ardmore, Oklahoma, where the Bears currently lead the Tigers 5-1 after 3.
Okay, so this is going to test it. Randy, you're online. Your audio's working perfectly fine.
Okay, I am told we are online. Okay. Apologize for that, folks. That's what happens when you send a boy to do a man's job, down here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. So we're in Ardmore, Oklahoma today for the Bears game against the Tigers. And we are going into the top of the 4th. Gonna have to get my bearings here. Been working on this sound. I hope everyone's been seeing the picture. Bears are leading 5-1. Had a 4-run first inning, and so looking strong so far. On the mound, Cooper Nash has given up 1 run to Ardmore and has gotten out of a jam the last inning, particularly. Gave up 3 singles, but good throw from left fielder Colin Thomas. Nailed 1 runner at the plate, actually got him in a rundown, and so worked our way out of that inning. So we're gonna get started. So we're gonna take a break here and get our bearings, and we'll come back for the Bears in the top of the 4th.
Retail locations than any other carrier in western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Leading off, the top of the 4th, the number Bears, number 9, Jake Williams.
Okay, we're back here in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Valero Park, where the Bears are taking on the Ardmore Tigers, a district game. The Bears are up 5-1. We're going to the top of the 4th. And Jake Williams, Bear second baseman, steps in against the Ardmore pitcher, Riley Wallace. He takes a strike 1. So in the first at bat, Jake reached on an error, bobbled grounder to the shortstop, and he beat it out. There's a good line drive to right field. Went with that pitch for a base hit. So nice start to the inning for Jake Williams. Took that outside fastball to right, exactly what you want to do. Let that thing travel and pop it out there. That brings up Jace Kelly. Jace flied out his first time up today. Jace had a good game last night against Ardmore, where the Bears won 10-0. Wallace comes set, checks the runner, showing bunt, and fouled. Well, he didn't foul it. He just was in the dirt. He missed the bunt attempt, but on the with the ball being in the dirt, it allowed Jake to get down to second. So we'll score that a wild pitch. And we got timeout. Ardmore coach going out to talk to his pitcher. So the Bears jumped out hard on Riley in the first inning. Played him 4 runs, hit the ball well. Riley settled in after that, giving up only a solo homer to Colin Fisher in the second with 2 outs. Colin got all of it, went over the right field fence. So I understand our picture's been on, so but we just haven't had any sound. But I think we've got that resolved now. So we're at Noble Bear TV. I'm Randy Kersey, bringing you the game today. Usually Scott Harper would be with me, but Scott's got to work, so somebody's got to pay taxes. So Scott's working today. But we'll be back with you together Thursday when the Bears take on Choctaw at home at 4 o'clock. So Wallace checks the runner at second, comes set, swing and a miss by Kelly. Swing through that curveball. Pretty good looking pitch there. 0-2. Kelly back in. Just misses outside. Nice take there by Kelly. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Again, Bears up 5-1, top of the 4th. That curveball never curved too much. Ball 2. So 2-2 for a 9-hole hitter, Jace Kelly. Jace comes into the game today hitting .500. There's a ground ball to second. Good job. Nice pickup and throw to first. But, what Jace did there is exactly what you want to do. You want to hit that ball to the right side when you got that runner on second, and that moves him over. So that is known as a productive out. So now with 1 out, we've got the runner at third, Jake Williams, and top of the order, Carter Golish. Carter 0 for 2 today, ground out fly outs, hit the ball well both times. There's a curveball low and away. Nice block by the catcher, Calvin Mendoza. Riley looks in. Here's the pitch. Fastball, topped it, fouled it back, 1-1. Coach Eric Hughes is pleased with the way the Bears have been hitting the ball. Talking to him before the game today, I asked him, hey, what do you like so far and what do you not like so far, or what needs to be improved on? And he said, well, everything. I kind of like everything, but everything needs to be improved on, which is what you'd expect your coach to say. There's a line drive up the middle. Golish jumped on that curveball, drives that right back through the middle, and a base hit RBI single. And that right there is why that out is so important. That ground ball to the right side with the runner on second moved Jake to third, and he was able to score on that single. And that's exactly what you want to see. I know Coach is going to be pleased with that. That's just good sound baseball. 6-1 Bears. Kaysen Anglin stepping in. Kaysen doubled the left and then flied out. Had a nice double in the first inning down the left field line. Kaysen's got some pop the other way. He really uses the whole field well. He takes strike 1 on the curveball. Golish is speedy over at first. He's getting a lead. He's jumping around over there. There he goes. hit and run, ground ball to second. Oh, it gets under the glove of second baseman Carpenter, and then a bobble and right as well, and we've got first and third on the ground ball that got under the glove of second baseman Andrew Carpenter. Andrew's made some good plays today. That one just kind of bounced and scooted on him. He just came up on it, and the ball didn't come up with him. So that brings up Colin Fisher. Colin 2 for 2, a triple and a homer. Tripled in the first, homered in the second. Big swing and a miss on a curveball. First and third, one out. Bears up 6-1 in the top of the fourth. 0-1 to Fisher. There goes Anglin. Ball's low. He takes second, uncontested. So now we got two runners in scoring position with Fisher and Lovell coming up. One out for the Bears. Riley Wallace checks in, checks the sign, comes set. Curveball on the outside corner. You know, even though that was a strike, that's a good take because you're not going to do much with that. That's a pretty good pitch. Colin wants something a little more in his wheelhouse. Here's the pitch. Hard grounder to first, under the glove of the first baseman, and Ardmore's having trouble in the bobble in the right field again, and Colin's going to head to second, and he's in there. 2-run score on the 2-run error. Another grounder under the glove of an Ardmore Tiger infielder.
Up next is
So
Chris Lovell.
Chris Lovell comes up. 8-1 now, Bears. Chris is 0 for 2 today. Hit a long fly ball to left. 7 RBIs in the first 2 games this year. Chris really been swinging the bat well. There's a pitch low and away. Wallace pitches, high curve ball, did not get much of a break there. So 1 out. This is another thing Coach Hughes talked about a little bit earlier. One thing he'd like to see is more timely hitting, a little better timely hitting, even though it's hard to argue with 10 and 9 runs in the first 2 games. But runner goes, throw down, he's there. Stolen base for Fisher. So now a fly ball will score Colin most likely, or a hard grounder up the middle, even if it's at one of the fielders. So hard to, that ball's high. Giving up those bases like that is a very, you really can start adding those add-on runs when you do a good job moving those runners over. And that's what that killer instinct is. There's a hot shot down the left field line. Foul. And I hung a curveball there. Chris was waiting on that one, but he just was a little quick. A little too quick. Wallace looks in to get the sign. 1 out. Fisher on third. 3 runs already in this inning for the Bears. Low and away, ball 4. That brings up Braden Harper. Braden's been hit by a pitch. His 3rd hit by pitch in 3 games this year. He's You're going to need some ice, although we don't need it today. It's 43 at game time out there. Sun's come out, though. That's got to help. Not a lot of wind. Lovell goes, and he'll go without no throw to second. So Coach Hughes keeping the pressure on here, moving those runners, making them got to make them throw us out. So we got second and third, one out. The first pitch was a ball to Braden. Ball 2 outside. So Riley Laboring, he is at 53 pitches. Pretty good strike to ball ratio, but he's been laboring this inning. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a hard grounder to short. Again, another Ardmore Tiger error. And Fisher comes in to score. Lovell had to hold at second. And so another unearned run there. So first and second, that's 3 errors this inning on ground balls. And I tell you what, as a former pitcher, you got to feel for Wallace. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's getting ground balls, and they're just not giving him any help out there. So kid's working hard. Feel a little bit bad for him, but not too bad, because we are for the Bears, right? So that's 9-1, and that brings up Colin Thomas. Colin singled today and hit a hard line drive to Carpenter at second, who made a leaping catch. So Colin's locked in today, it looks like. Here's the pitch. Curveball inside and a little low. Riley Wallace. Riley played first base yesterday. And like I said, he hadn't pitched a terrible game. He's got ground balls. He's been hit hard some, but not this inning. It's really been the errors that's caught up to him. Umpire gave him a little break there. That ball was outside, but he got the call on the fastball away. So Colin Thomas hitting line drives today, so we'll need to still just 1 out for the Bears. Lovell at second, Harper at first. Lovell dancing around out there, getting Wallace's attention, getting him distracted. Infield's pretty much straight away. There's a foul ball. Colin had a good cut at that. Just fouled it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire's even having trouble with errors. He overthrew the pitcher with that ball there. So tough inning for Riley Wallace. He's got 1 ball, 2 strikes on Thomas. He comes set. Fakes the throw. Neither the second baseman nor the shortstop were moving. That was just a fake to make Lovell think a little bit and move back. Here's another foul ball on a curveball inside. Something to watch for here. That second baseman for Ardmore did not break off that bag before the pitch. So, you always want that second baseman to be at least heading back into position before you pitch. So the pitcher's got a lot to think about out there with runners on. And, second baseman creeping over again. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Second baseman is too close, holding the runner, and Colin slaps it right through where he should have been. So that's just a function of the pitcher's got to wait till that defender gets back in position. But it's a base hit. 3 hard hit balls today for Colin Thomas, an RBI.
Number 12, Cooper Nash.
So Level scored on the single there by Thomas. Cooper Nash is up, pitcher. Cooper's pitched a pretty good ball game today. 49 pitches. I've got 32 strikes, 17 balls. So 1 out, runners at the corners. There goes the runner, Thomas. Ball's in the dirt, and he'll coast into second. So Coach Hughes really putting the pressure on running, making the defense who is having some trouble, making them make some plays, making them. So 1 ball, no strikes, runners at second and third. 2-0. Wallace misses on that pitch. He's up to 61 pitches now. Cooper Nash today is 1 for 2. He singled, helped himself out in the first, and grounded out. That ball's low and in. Cooper comes into the game in the 2 previous games for the Bears. He's got 5 RBIs, second highest on the team, entering today, hitting .429. Here's the pitch. That one's right down the pipe. 3-1. Cooper may have had the take sign there, or he just didn't like it. 3-1, 1 out. There's another shot. That's a good pitch right there. Outside corner, low and away, kind of fading away. Tough one to handle. Full count. Harper on third, Colin Thomas at second. Big spot here for Wallace. He pops it up, back out of play. So we'll do the payoff pitch again at 3-2. So far this year, Cooper's hits have mostly been really pulling the ball, really pounding that right field line. But earlier today, he got a good shot into left center. Took the ball the other way. Wallace comes set. Big curveball, just missed. I'm in the press box, and the public address announcer next door did not like that call. He thought that was strike 3. But, so we got the second visit by the Ardmore coach. I'll tell you, Riley, he's worked hard, and he should be out of this inning. He should have been out of this inning a long time ago, but his defense did not help him out. So Wallace heads out. So we're going to have some multiple changes here. Looks like so number 26 for Ardmore is going to play, going in at first. That is Gavin Lewis. New second baseman. Number 9, Isaac Riddle. So Coach Rogers from Ardmore making some changes. That may be a little getting some folks' attention for not taking care of ground balls. Gavin Hobbs comes he moves from first base, comes into pitch. And so we're going to take a break while Gavin warms up. You're watching Noble Bear TV. It is the top of the 4th, Bears up 10-1.
got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel, and we are here to help.
All right, we're back. There's been a pitching change. Gavin Hobbs moves from first base for the Tigers, relieving Riley Wallace. And up for the Bears is Jake Williams. He takes strike one on the inside corner. Jake 1 for 2 today, reached on an error of one of four Ardmore errors today. And he also had a good line drive single to right. So ball's on the outside corner, nubbed. Yeah, and the third baseman started to go home, changed his mind, and it's too late. One thing that we have seen early in this season is that Jake Williams can fly down that first base line. So everybody moves up. So base is still loaded. Colin Thomas at third, Cooper Nash at second, Jake Williams at first. First pitch is up and away to Jace Kelly. 11-1 Bears here in the fourth. 7 runs across and just 1 out. Base is still loaded. From the windup, ball's high. Gavin Hobbs not pitching from the stretch with the runners, with the bases loaded. Choosing to go from the windup. 2 balls, no strikes to Jace Kelly. Jace is 0 for 2 today. Fly out, ground out. That ball's low and in. And now it's 3-0. And we'll see if Jace has the green light here at 3-0 with the bases loaded. That's in there for a strike, called strike. Looked like he had the take all the way. So probably turn him loose here. He gets a pitch he likes. Let's see what he can do. 1 out. Put the ball in play. Make those Tigers field it. Good pitch. Down and in. Strike 2. Swing and miss. So, full count. Gavin Hobbs is trying to work his way back from 3-0. 1 out. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball between short and third. Oh, and it finds that. Boy, that ball had eyes. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And Williams goes all the way to third on, really, it wasn't that hard to hit a ball, but it was just perfectly placed. Kind of went off the third baseman who dived for it. Second base, the shortstop might have had a play on it, but it was going to be hard to get an out because the Bears can scoot for sure on those bases. So 2-run single there for Jace Kelly. Makes it 13-1 Bears. Here's the pitch. Back to the top of the order, Carter Golish. Carter 1 for 3 today. Singled his last time up. He takes ball 1. Kelly at first, Williams at third. Good speed on the bases for the Bears. The ball's low in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher, Calvin Mendoza. Calvin's had several balls he's had to block today, and he's done a pretty good job of it. 2 balls, no strikes. Hobbs looks in, gets the sign. Runner goes. That ball's up. No throw. Kelly takes second. So we got second and third, still just 1 out. Carter Golish, top of the Bears order. Carter came in today hitting .714. He is 1 for 3 today, so it's kind of tough when you go 1 for 3 and your average comes down, but you know, that's the nature of that's just the way math works, Carter. It's called strike there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hobbs trying to work out of more trouble here. That ball's outside for ball 4. So that brings up Kaysen Anglin. Kaysen 1 for 3 today, double in the first. Flied out, reached on an error. So bases loaded again. Ball's on the inside. It's the call. Kaysen thought that was a little in. It probably was, but it's 13-1, and sometimes those umpires will say, hey, we got to move this game on. There's a foul ball. Oh, 2, bases loaded. Bears have Golish at first, Kelly at second, and Jake Williams on third. Kaysen Anglin at the plate. Here's the pitch, low and in. Bounced again, Mendoza. Again has to dig 1 out. So ball, 2 strikes. Hobbs again pitching out of the windup. Ball's up, fouled back. Anglin had a good rip at it. Just got under it. Fouled it straight back. Timing was good, just got under it a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bears have plated 8 runs this inning. They lead 13-1. And there's a swings through a strike 3. So that's a big out. Here comes Colin Fisher again. Colin's tripled and homered today and reached on an error. He's swinging the bat well after that little bit of a tough first game against Purcell, but swinging the bat well yesterday in the 10-0 win. He fouls back the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded. The Bears have pounded out 10 hits, but have been aided by 4 Ardmore errors today. There's a fly ball into center. He just didn't quite get all of that one, and that is going to be the 3rd out. So, after 4.5, the Bears played 8 runs that inning, and after 4.5, Noble 13 runs on 10 hits, and Ardmore Tigers 1. Cooper Nash coming back out for the bottom of the 4th. We're going to take a break. We are at noblebear.tv.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance.
Bring out the Tigers. Number 3, Nico.
Prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation imaging, work seamlessly with
So we're back at Valero Field in Ardmore, where the Bears have a commanding 13-1 lead after 3.5 innings. Cooper Nash is on the mound for Noble, and up to bat is number 3 for Ardmore. So Nico Ariola. He hits a number to first. Colin got to it just a little late. Foul ball. It just rolled foul. Colin was trying to get up there and grab that ball and kind of get the easy out there, but it, right as it got to the dirt, it took a little bit of a right turn. There's the pitch. It's low and away. Two balls and a strike to Ariola. Another chopper down. Nash comes up, makes a nice play, a good throw to retire Ariola. And that brings up Isaiah Hernandez, center fielder. Isaiah's made some nice plays the last couple of days. He's a pretty good center fielder out there. He can kind of go get them. He caught one at the wall yesterday off Chris Lovell's bat that he really had to go get, and he comes up and hits a nice line drive. He's going for 2, and he beats it. A little bit of hesitation out there in the outfield, and good hustle there by Hernandez. That should have been a base hit. Bears misplayed that. That kind of got Coach Hughes' attention. He's pacing over there a little bit. And I'm sure he's saying some things. So that shouldn't happen. That was a clean base hit and a good base hit, but that should not have been a double. Cooper comes in hard, fastball, strike 1 to Gavin Hobbs, who's started the day at first base and has moved to the mound, relieving Riley Wallace in the last inning. A timeout. Coach Hughes is coming out, talking to the umpire. We may have a substitution here. No, I think he was probably checking the batting order. Ardmore made several changes there in that last inning when they made the pitching change, and Coach Hughes was wanting to make sure that everybody's batting in the right spot. So, no balls and 1 strike to Gavin Hobbs, the pitcher. Cooper thrims with a curveball. Nice job, broke in there for a strike on the inside corner. Counts 0-2, 1 out. Hernandez at second, having legged out that double. One of those hustle doubles. Low and away for a ball. Nash comes set. Checks the runner. Strike 3, right down the pipe. Frozen. 2 down. DeMarcus Smith, actually new hitter, hitting for DeMarcus Smith for Ardmore is number 23. Here's the first pitch, low and away. He's going to third. He beats the throw to third, a stolen base. I'll tell you what, Braden made that play close. That was a tough play to handle, backhanding it and then having to throw to third. And the runner, or the batter, which is Blake Coronado, pinch hitter, kind of bumped Braden there, but there's a pop up to the right side in foul territory. Colin Fisher settles under it, and he's got it for the third out. So that retires the side. But that throw, get back to that throw, the runner was, and Braden bumped, but the runner was in the batter's box, which he has the right to be. So there was no interference called there. If he had been out of the batter's box, that would have been different. But Braden still made a heck of a throw, just a little bit on the foul side of the bag. And Hernandez, who can fly, he's a center fielder, and as we talked about, he's made some nice plays. He got in there. But no harm, as Cooper got the pop up to first base. First baseman Fisher in foul territory for the third out. So the Bears lead 13-1. It's going to the top of the fifth. And I want to take this opportunity to thank all our advertisers. We've even though we hadn't had my sound the whole game, I understand we have been able to hear some of our commercials, and you want to sure support those folks. And special thanks to Nathan's Automotive, who helps sponsor this and does so many things for the schools in general. So sure want to shout out to them. If you go down to Nathan's, go ask for Scott Burkett. Scott Burkett and I were, let's see, it would be now 26 years ago. We would have been coaching together down at Musgrave Field probably tonight or fairly quickly. So Scott Burkett, my old buddy, works down at Nathan's Automotive. Great guy, knows his stuff, and he'll take good care of you, as all the folks down there at Nathan's will. So we go to the top of the fifth, and here's Chris Lovell leading off. And Chris has been hot. He takes ball one. Got timeout. Coach Hughes, a little tardy getting to his spot. Chris 0 for 2 today. He's hit the ball pretty hard. Had a long fly to left. Here's the pitch. Just gets under it. Fly ball to center. Hernandez first goes back and then comes in. So out number one.
Will be number 16, Braden Harper.
It brings up catcher Braden Harper. Braden 0 for 2 today. Reached base on the hit by pitch. There's a grounder back to the mound. Hobbs bobbles it, but recovers and gets the out at first. Kind of off the end of the bat there. Right now, out in front of that.
Next for the No Bears, number 33.
Out in front of that ball.
Thomas.
She's got 2 out. That brings up Colin Thomas. Colin's swinging the bat well today. He's 2 for 3, and maybe the hardest hit ball he hit was an out, a line drive to the second baseman who made a nice leaping catch. He goes the other way again, incoming, and it drops in for a base hit. So, single to right. for Thomas, 2-out single. Brings up Cooper Nash. See if he can help himself out, add on a few here. Cooper 1 for 2 today. Also reached on a base on balls. Swings and misses on the breaking pitch. Kind of a funny swing there. I think he was fooled a little bit. The top hand came off. 0-1. Thomas on first. He's dancing around. Got a big lead. It's like he's wanting to go. Calling another Bear that's got some wheels. I don't know where we got all these kids that can run. Back in my day, none of us could run. Another breaking pitch, strike 2. It certainly helps. Taking the extra base, stealing bases. Bears have done a lot of first to third today, which is really puts pressure on the defense. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch inside. More groans from the press box up here to my left. There's a wall between us, but they thought that was a strike, but that was not even close. But hey, when it's 13-1, you're trying to get anything. Runner goes, pitches high and away, and Thomas goes in standing, and he makes a motion toward third, but thinks better of it. So you don't see very many standing stolen bases with a throw. But you saw one right there. Got a great jump. The ball was not a bad pitch to handle for the catcher. He just didn't get much on that throw. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive to left. Thomas coming around. He's coming all the way in. Another base hit. And Cooper's got beats the throw into second. Good hustle right out of the box for Cooper Nash. So that's what Coach Hughes was talking about early on. He said, I want to see more 2-out hits and key hits. And boy, got one right there. Got one right there. That's exactly what he's looking for. You know, the Bears have kind of beat up on their opponent the first 3 games here, but things are going to get a lot tougher come Thursday. Choctaw's coming to town. There's strike 1. On the batter, Jake Williams swings and misses. Choctaw coming to town. Choctaw is a solid 6A program. Coming to town Thursday. We'll have it for you. Might even have the sound for the whole game on noblebears.tv. And then the Bears are going to McAllister on Saturday for a couple of games against McAllister, who is a perennial power, going back to the days of Coach Hughes' dad coaching down there, Randy Hughes, who I played against a little bit. Randy Hughes was from Blanchard. There's a foul ball right off the catcher's face mask. He's shaking up a little bit there. But they're going down to play the Buffaloes, and then they will play Silo, which is a really solid, I don't know if they're Class B. They're one of those schools that plays baseball year-round, and they're really, really a good team. They're always very fundamentally sound, won a lot of state championships in recent years, and small school, but all they do is play ball, and they'll give us a test. So Bears have had a pretty easy time with Purcell and here with Ardmore the last 2 days, but it's going to get tougher pretty quick here. So I want to see us finish strong, and that's what Coach Hughes is talking about, needing to get those key 2-out hits, because that's the kind of thing that makes a difference when you're playing a really good competition. And I know that coaches and athletic director Tyler Solomon, they worked hard to put a really tough schedule this year together for the Bears, because they want them to be ready when when it matters late in the year, tournament time. Ball's flowing away. So we've kind of worked our way through the first part of the schedule, which is can't complain about. 9-1 win, 10-0 win. Today we're up 14-1 in the fifth. But just know that it's going to get tougher. And but the Bears look up to it. Runner's going. The pitch is high. Nash takes third. Hobbs not really checking the runner there, so he's got 2 out, full count, payoff pitch to Jake Williams. Foul ball. Another foul ball off the catcher's mask. Catcher's shaking up. That's 2 in the same inning. It looked like it hit his mask. I think that's what happened. He's clearly shaken up. He's done a good job. They've worked him hard back there today. Calvin Mendoza. They're going to help him up and maybe help him off here. I don't know. Tough kid. I'll tell you what, you don't play catcher unless you're a tough kid. So he's coming out, so he'll be a new catcher. It's like number 15 for Ardmore is coming in to catch, so certainly hope Calvin's okay. So full count again. There's a ground ball to third, backhanded by third baseman, and a long throw. Nice play. Nice play there by third baseman Christian Skaggs. So grounded it right down the line, and he picked it, threw him out for the third out. So the Bears get 1 run, tackle on 1. They're up 14-1. And we'll be back for the bottom of the fifth. Bears winning 14-1.
Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your Sports Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0135 or email adam@sportal.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities. More retail locations than any other carrier in western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans
Up
and
next,
Wi-Fi
the Ardmore
devices.
Tigers
We
with
also
Ford
help schools live
Landon
stream their games,
Eccles.
so family members across the country can take the action.
So we're back for the bottom of the fifth, top of the order for Ardmore Eccles. And we've got a little defensive shuffling going on. Cason Anglin has taken the mound here for the fifth. And he throws strike 1 past Eccles. Colin Thomas has moved into shortstop. And Cooper Nash is out and left. So a ball on the outside corner, he gets the call. 0-2. Cason pitched last against Purcell. There's a low ball. Pitched against Purcell Friday and really threw a masterful game, striking out 11, walking none, gave up 1 run, complete game. There's a breaking pitch away. Ball 2. So he comes in relief here of Cooper Nash, who pitched a good ball game. Strike 3 called. Right at the knees. 1 away.
Up next, the Ardmore Tigers.
Batting second is number 9, who came in for Carpenter at second. Isaac Riddle. Isaac takes strike 1. Swings at a pitch out of the zone for strike 2. England working quickly. The ball's away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. He waves through it. England makes quick work of the first 2 Tigers here in the 5th.
Braden Powell.
So number 15, this is Mendoza's spot. He takes strike 1. Number 15, who came in to catch, Braden Powell. 1-1. So Powell comes in for Mendoza, who had took a couple of tough foul balls in the last inning. Ball's high, fastball. 2 balls and a strike to Braden Powell. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up to the fastball. 2-2. Strike 3 called. And that does it. So the Bears win in 5 by run rule, 14-1 over Ardmore to go to 3-0. We'll be back in a minute with the wrap up, some final numbers. And so this is noblebears.tv. And we'll be back in a minute.
Sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Just when I was probably about what, 2 minutes ago? Yeah.
I'm offer a copy of this to the umpire. So he can watch his strike zones.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's like, man, dude, we're on.
Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Scordo.tv. Find out more at scordo.com/stream. At Mason Bowls, we built a model. As a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being warriors is what we do, but it's not. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the process. Not just as your friends. We are Next and Diesel, and we are good together.
So we're back at Valero Park in Ardmore, where the Noble Bears have just raised their record to 3-0 with a 14-1 run rule victory over the Ardmore Tigers. And solid outing for the Bears. Scored in 4 of the 5 innings, had a big 8-run 4th inning, aided by some pretty sloppy defense for the Tigers. But the Bears pound out 12 hits. Get the benefit of 4 errors in addition to that, and then the 14 runs. So final line for the Bears, 14 runs on 12 hits, had 1 error, and left 6 men on base. Ardmore scored 1 run on 6 hits, made the 4 errors, and they left 6 runners on. Cooper Nash did a fine job on the mound, going the first 4 innings. Pitched well, gets the win. Cason Anglin comes in to wrap it up in the 5th inning, striking out the side against the Tigers. So Coach Hughes has got to be happy. He had some good 2-out hitting today, which is one of the things he told me before the game he wanted to see. And so Noble off to a great start at 3-0. 2-0 in district play, so important to win those district games, obviously. So it's going to get interesting. The Bears are looking really strong, but it's going to get tough now. We got 3 tough ball games coming up here Thursday against Choctaw at Noble. So come out and support the Bears. I think they're going to start around 4 o'clock. If you can't, join us on NobleBear.tv, and we'll bring you all the action. And then on Saturday, weather permitting, of course, we were supposed to get some weather this weekend, but we got a doubleheader scheduled down in McAllister against the always tough McAllister Buffaloes, kind of a 5A power on the eastern side of the state, and has been for many years. And Silo, which is a small school down around Durant, but they're one of those fall baseball schools, Class B, but always very tough. Very well coached, won a lot of state championships both fall and spring season. So those teams are always going to give you a good game because they're not going to beat themselves for sure. So again, Noble wins 14-1. Good outing for Cooper Nash on the mound, gets his first win, and appreciate everybody tuning in today. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We are working on getting our scoreboard working, where you can see it on the screen. But also, we of course have had some sound issues at the first 2 or 3 innings. But good job by the Bears today, and can't start much better than 3-0. So, hey, join me and Scott. Scott Harper will be back with us on Thursday. And join us at NobleBears.tv. And we'll be bringing you a game Thursday. Both games on Saturday, provided that we actually play, again, because of the weather coming in. And then next week, the Bears at spring break, and the Bears are heading to Pensacola, Florida for a big tournament down there, which probably going to have some really stiff competition down there, so look forward to that. I think there's 5 games scheduled. We are actually going to be going and covering those and broadcasting those from Florida. So we'll get back with game times, and watch us for the Noble Bears website on Facebook, on Twitter, and hopefully tune in and watch the Bears. Off to a great start. High hopes for this season, and so far so good. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Again, Randy Kersey coming to you from Valero Park in Ardmore, where Noble wins 14-1.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.